because I've moved to South Africa, let me do like a kind of story time of my experience of moving back, but not necessarily like me being in South Africa, but the journey to South Africa, because it was a hot mess. So yeah guys, I'm not really good at storytelling. I'm quite bad at it. As you can see, like normally in my videos I'm always blabbering and talking shite, so yeah, I'm gonna try my best, so bear with me. Yeah, so I don't know where to start. Okay, so normally like I hate traveling guys. I like to be somewhere on holiday, but the thought of like packing and me taking the coach bus to the airport, just that whole journey just stresses me out. Like even like checking in, all that just stresses me out. So normally I'm always like either like trying to basically what do you call it, you know when you try to calm yourself but you end up being so extra. So guys, I was so extra that day. I was literally like, first of all, we arrived, oh no, we were running late. The taxi was arrived at my house and my mom was running around getting dressed while the taxi was waiting for us, and it was a hot mess. That's just my family, we are a hot mess. And then so the whole journey on the taxi was fine until the bus stop. That was fine. I was like, you know, with my shits, I was just bantering with my sister, and she was hating it, of course. My sister, the one after me, she hates it when I banter. So yeah, so I was like telling jokes and stuff, and you know, taking a couple of videos for my Insta story. And then we arrived to the airport. The airport was packed. I was like, firstly, I don't like traveling to Heathrow, basically, or like traveling via Heathrow airport. I hate it. I just think like it's just so busy and just so like there's cops everywhere and there's like dogs and guns, and like I don't want to travel like that. I want to feel safe and easy and just relax. And it was just so packed, and then I saw like there's loads of suitcases everywhere. I'm like, okay, it's just Heathrow for you guys. I don't know, but I later found out that actually the conveyor belt thingies weren't working, so that's why it was quite packed. Yeah, so already in line, like it's a long line, and yeah, I was like telling jokes, like, you know, I know my sister, I know my family, you know, like bantering all the way through the queue, basically, like, you know, feeling myself, you know, telling jokes, everything. And then we arrived to the person serving us, so the counter, basically. And then so we start to check it. I check in first because obviously I have paid for an extra suitcase, and also like I was carrying my daughter's stuff, so because she can't travel, she needs approval to travel. So yeah, anyways, so I give him my details because I booked my flight separately as well, because I was obviously not returning back to the UK. So I give him my details, and then he goes like, I can't let you go. And then, oh no, he doesn't say that. He says, can I see your South African passport? And I'm like, my South African passport is with the South African embassy, because I applied to renew it like ages ago and it still hasn't arrived, which is another story. I'm planning on doing a video about that, because I just think it's utter nonsense, like the process of applying or renewing for a South African passport via the South African embassy in the UK. It's just like, yeah. So yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, I left my passport. Well, my passport is with the embassy, and he goes, well, I can't let you go because you're traveling more than 90 days, and if I let you go, if you arrive in South Africa and they say you can't enter, they'll fine us like £10,000. And I was like, I was like panicking. I was like, wow. And I just felt so bad for like laughing all the way through the queue and like bantering. I'm like, wow, you should have just stayed humble. Maybe this wouldn't have happened to you. So I'm like, I didn't know. I did know, guys, I did know. But I thought, you know, like South Africa is quite relaxed sometimes, so I just thought it's not really like that deep. So he goes, no, I can't help you at all. You have to stay here. I can't let you go. If I send you with the British passport, you'll be overstaying because you're allowed to be in South Africa for 90 days without a visa. And after the 90 days, like you get penalized obviously for overstaying. So I'm like, oh my god. So then he goes, okay, I'll call the immigration in South Africa and ask them if I can let you in on the plane. And I'm like, yes please, like cool. Guys, the guy was giving me attitude at first. It's literally like, I can't let you go, I can't let you go. I'm like, okay, like can't you see I'm distressed now? Like maybe being nice about it. Pay loads of money for this ticket. Yeah, so he goes and calls the people in South Africa and he comes back and he goes, yeah, this thing, no, they won't let me in. Because my plane ticket is saying I'm coming back in February, which is obviously, well, I was traveling in July, end of July, so that's obviously over 90 days. And then he's like, oh, I'm surprised like even Virgin allowed you to like book this flight with a what do you call it, a British passport ID number, British passport number. And I'm like, well, they did. So yeah, and then he goes, okay, I think he started feeling sorry for me. And then so he goes, okay, why don't you book a flight out of South Africa within 30 days? So to anywhere. So he was like, oh, you can go to Namibia, you can go to Zimbabwe, you can go to Swaziland, anywhere, just like book a flight out of South Africa within 30 days. So I'm going, okay. So I'm going panically go to South African Airways because I was like, I'm not going to go to those, what do you call it, like the Sky Scanner, all those things. I'm just going to go straight, because then he was like, then after 24 hours you can cancel, well, before 24 hours finishes, you can cancel the flight and get your money back. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to book in South African Airways because I've booked before and I think it's just safer and easier. Well, it's not really easy because South African Airways website is crap, and even like, I was booking on my phone and it's much more crappier on the thing. So I booked my flight and literally like I couldn't see anything, and I was like, okay, I booked it, and it was like £157 I think, or 160 something pounds. So I booked the flight to Zimbabwe. So after booking the flight, I showed him like the details and then he puts it in the system. He's like, okay, I'm gonna allow you to go. But in South Africa, they will still like question it, but just say, okay, you're coming out of South Africa on a certain date and then they'll probably allow you. So guys, oh my God. So we go in, mind you, I was delaying everything. So we got there like super early because we like to go to the airport super early and then have like dinner before we go on the flight. We were so late, guys. We had to run to the to the gate because we were late. So we ran to the gate and then we go on, and I think we were like delayed on the tarmac for like an hour or something. So that was like another like. So I'm really worrying about me having to pay £167, and then I'm worrying that when I go to South Africa they'll be like, no, you can't come in, or they'll fine me like money. So I was just worrying. So that waiting and worrying was just like stressing me out. So I didn't really enjoy my flights to South Africa at all. So I wasn't like excited anymore. I was like, yeah. Okay, so then you arrive to South Africa, then I go to the immigration line. So I had to go to the British one because obviously I didn't have my South African passport. And then my family went to the South African passport thingy for bobs, yeah, the line. And then, so the lady is like, oh, hi, you know, she's so sweet. I'm so lucky that I got her because she was so sweet to me. So if I got someone who was rude, I don't think I was going to enter the country at all. So God was with me, guys. God, the universe was with me. I think they felt my pain. Yeah, so I arrived and she's like, oh, so where's your South African passport? And I'm like, it's at the embassy, I've renewed it, like I renewed it ages ago, it still hasn't come back, I'm just so worried about it. So then she's like, okay, when are you expecting to like come out of the country? And I was like, the 13th of September, because that's when I booked my flight to Zimbabwe. And And she goes, okay, so she writes it down. And then she's like, okay, I'll let you in with a warning. I was like, yes, thank you, Jesus. So she lets me in, and I'm like, woo, I arrived. So go to the baggage claim thing, where you get your baggage basically, the conveyor belt thingy for mobs. And then I wait for my suitcases. I'm collecting all the suitcases.
Put your hands together. This is your most trusted DJ.
So I tell my family, I'm like, okay, you guys go ahead, because obviously, because we were flying from, so we arrived in Joburg, but we were going to Durban, so we had to go to our connecting flight. And then also our flight was delayed, so we were like an hour late getting into Joburg. So I told my family, okay, so I told my mom and my daughter to run to the other check-in and take some of the suitcases. So we were left with 2 other suitcases, and we were waiting for one of the suitcases because we had 5 suitcases and there's 4 of us. So yeah, so me and my sister wait for the other suitcase to come along, and it's like I was like, no suitcase. And I was like, okay, I'm not having a good time at all. I'm like stressed. So we go to the line. So they tell us to go to the basically where you can open up a case and say that your luggage hasn't come through basically. And then so they tell us that the suitcases are still in the UK, that they got left behind. So, sorry guys, my thing is stopped recording. So yeah, it's like, oh, our suitcases are coming and they'll come in with the next flight. So the same flight we arrived in, but on the following day, well, on that day, so it'll come the following day, yeah. So I'm like, oh my lord. So I told my sister, okay, like you go and meet with my mom and my daughter and I'll stay. And then I was like to her, leave one suitcase, because obviously she can't run with two suitcases. And so I go in the line, like, guys, I think I was so down because I didn't check that actually the time hadn't changed on my phone. So in my head, I was like, I have time. So I wasn't worrying and stressing while I was waiting in the queue. So I fill in the forms. Basically, you have to fill in like, oh, I still have the paper thing. Let me check. Oh, Lord. So basically, you have to fill in like, do I even have it? No, I don't anymore. So I still have my boarding passes. No, I think I lost it. So yeah, you have to fill in the form and say what kind of suitcase it is, the brand, the color, you know, all that stuff, and fill in your phone number, where they can reach you, your address where you're staying, so they can like deliver it and stuff. So I had to fill in all that. So after I finished doing that, I run, guys. I run to the departure gates, the other side basically. So I'm running, big suitcase, and I get to the check-in area. So there's like 80 guys. So this lady comes over and she's like, oh, you want to check in? I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, where are you going to? What flight? And I'm like, okay, so the flight, I think it was like 2 o'clock flight, yeah. And I'm like, oh, it's a 2 o'clock flight to Durban. And she's like, oh, if you didn't have luggage, check-in luggage, I was gonna let you go, but because you have check-in luggage, I can't, because the luggage, basically the whole luggage that was being checked into the plane has already left. She's like, I can't do anything, I can't put you on the flight. I'm like, okay. So I go to the, basically I have to book another flight. So I go to the people who can help me book flights. Guys, it's Friday. It's the end of the month. Yeah. So I'm like, they're like, oh, yeah, the next available flight is at like 3 o'clock. Oh, was it 3 o'clock? 4 o'clock or something. And it's this amount of money. They're like, it's 2,700 and something rands, which is like 100 and something pounds, like 100, I don't know, 60 something pounds. So I'm like, oh my god, guys, I really just spent 100 something pounds on a flight going to Zimbabwe. Now to spend another like 100 something pounds for a flight to go to Durban. Like, am I having a bad day or what? I was like, I need to go home and wash with like cow poo to wash the bun like off me. Yeah, so then, and then the ladies are like, oh, let me check that if I can put you on another flight for free, because obviously it's a connecting flight and it wasn't your fault. Because the Virgin counter, I think they opened only from 4 o'clock in the evening onwards. So obviously I would have missed. And then they were telling me like, if I don't book the flight now, I won't have any flights I can't go basically to Durban because all the flights are running out because it's Friday and it's end of month, so people are going home. So she's like, okay, let me try to look for a flight where I can put you in. So basically change my flight ticket. So they like try and shame me, like they were so sweet to me. That's one thing I was like, wow, thank God that everyone's like sweet to me. Well, the guy was a bit mean, but he was sweet to me then. Yeah, so they're like trying, so then they're like, oh, we can't change your flight because I was returning. So if they change my flight with the returning flight ticket, it then disturbs the other flight ticket. I think that's what they said. So they couldn't change it for me.